Brooks for Walter State. And he's got the ball right now. We watched Malachi last night. He great ball handler, great point guard. And a foul is going to be whistled, I believe, on the Chargers. I believe Thompson's going to pick up that foul. Goes to the backcourt. Brooks brings it up. 15-24 to play in the first half. In a 5-5 game. Very tight right now between these two preseason ranked teams. Oh, and he comes out of bounds and come back in, caught the ball. You're not allowed to do that. You have to make contact with the floor first to prove that you're back in play. You can't be out of play and then jump into play and touch the ball. From inside the arc for the long two, and it was short. It was an air ball. Brooks with a nice feed. Oh, going up for the jam, and he just missed. It was Damori Lytch. Boy, that was a sweet-looking move, but unfortunately it doesn't go down. 5 minutes into the game, 5 points on either side of these two teams. Remember, this is early season play. And a lot of new faces on both sides, especially for Walter State. They returned 2 guys. Ambrose and Carter Metz, the rest of the team is all new. So Coach Jerry will have to put them together, and they'll get going as soon as I'll give it a couple of weeks maybe. And we'll see a much different style of play, I'm sure. Turn around from outside the lane for 2 goes Thompson. Yeah, and Brooks will bring it down. Malachi goes around the screen from Damori. Fades it underneath, going up with the shot, and he's hit. And the whistle blows. That was Quindarius Rump. I believe they just got it out of bounds. Baxter, McDonald, and Logan entered the game for the Chargers. Aiden Goins checks back into the game for Walter State. Inbound, they go to Lytch. Right by the lane. Turn around and kicks it out. The left-hander. Goins has got himself a 3 ball. Boy, that is such a sweet shot for that young man. That left hand, when he gets just outside that arc, last night he popped that thing just like that. Really nice shot for Aiden Goins. Really going to be fun to watch this year if he shoots like that. Oh, just about a steal from Davis. He got in between Baxter and Nelson and just about took that ball right out of his hands. He was going down for the ultimate jam. Baxter feeds and feed it down low. In front of Goins, turn around in the lane, little fader, and it'll drop in. Well, Josh Cooper, who's getting his first bucket, and he'll take the lead back for the Chargers, 9-8, with the 13:30 mark here in the first half. Last game of the night here from the Carlyle Kragel Classic. We hope you enjoyed it. And hope you'll tune in numerous times throughout the year for more Senators and Lady Senators basketball. Logan picking it up. And the 5th foul for the team. For the Chargers. Quick in. Bound and jamming it down. Damori Lytch. Picks up 2 quickly. Casey on Coffee getting ready to check in. Well, did check in now after Walter State. Ball coming up with Nelson, Jaquan Nelson. And a 3 ball from the outside. Yes, it was. No, just a 2. Nelson pops the 2. Boy, that was a long 2 as well. Malachi Brooks starts to race down left side and pulls up at the logo. Now he'll go across to the right side, dropped it off there. Anthony Davis Jr. back outside. Down low going, spikes his way through the hook. He'll go to the line on the foul. He picks up the foul. 6 fouls now against the Chargers. Aiden Goins goes to the line. He's got a 2 and a 3 in his first trip to the line tonight. And the left-hander, such a smooth delivery, too. Really nice. 11-11 now as it's tied up. Goins can put his team back in the lead. And Rattle will go. Tied up at 11. And jinxed it. That's what they always say. The announcer jinxed him. If we had that kind of power, don't you think we'd be doing other things? Outside the arc, moving the ball around. Trying to flip it over here to Thompson. Thompson with a spin move, puts it back over here near side. Nelson drives off the glass. Isaiah Logan for 2. Walter State will down quickly to Brooks. Malachi will bring it up. 11:49 to play here, first half. Brooks sees the opening in the lane, goes in, gets it slapped away there by Nelson, then takes it back. Is Anthony Davis Jr. got a piece of it, but then it is run and kicked out of bounds. Chuckles, Ambrose, and Carter Metz will check out. So Coach Jerry using some different players in different ways tonight. Coach Jerry stops Malachi and wants to chat with him about what happened. Front rim on the long shot, no good. Goins with the rebound, picks it up, hands it up to Ambrose. Ambrose races down the right side. Gets back to Goins, who lost the ball, was swatted away. Oh, and it fell back in his hands, and Goins is going to go up left-handed with the 2-pointer. Aiden Goins with the big 2, and it's tied back up 13 apiece. That ball ended up back in his hands on a tip somehow after he lost it, and it put him right in the lane to go get one. There he is with a great rebound. It's on the floor, picks it up, hands it to Metz. And Carter will bring it up court. And Aiden will go down and give him a bit of a screen so he can work. They give it to Goins out on the arc. Backs up, fade away. Oh! Goins with another 3. Wow, that was sweet. Drop back and let it fly. Goins with another 3. And a 16-13 lead now for Walter State. That's the kind of shooting you like to see from your big guy. Trying to drive in and flips it back out top of the key, swinging it out to the left-hand side. Lost the ball, he fell down. Metz goes after it. Metz has it, holds on. Possession arrow will be for Walter State on the jump ball, and it'll be in favor of the Senators. Checking in for Walter State, Elijah Clinton. And Nathan Beasley going to check in into the lineup for the first time tonight. Carter Metz brings the ball up. He's got Lytch to his left, as well as Elijah Clinton, who played some minutes the other day and did quite well in those minutes. He had a couple of good shots, too. Driving in, can't go. Kicking it out. Metz back into the corner. Demore flipped it into the lane. Ball got tipped, but back into the hands. Ambrose, no look pass. Demore tried to jam another one. It wouldn't go down. At the other end, and Logan's going to go raising above the rim for 2. Isaiah Logan gets it with to the point we're under the 10-minute mark now here in the first half of this game. Metz racing into the lane, sees the corner open. Elijah Clinton for 3. Elijah Clinton for 3. 19-15 right now. Rolling across court for 3 to try to match. They do with Tom. Georgia Highlands picks up 3. It's a 1-point game again. As Mets back with the ball here. The timeline stops his dribble. Gets it up to Lytch. Lytch will give it to Elijah Clinton. Clinton going to drive in. Stop. Pop with the right elbow. No good. Rebound pulled out of there by the big man. Nice to see Nathan Beasley. And then Carter Mets with a 3. Nathan Beasley was a redshirt last year. Got injured early on before the season started. They've been waiting for him to get out of the court, and boy, he looks good. He's 6'11", and he can really scrap down low. Big, tall, thin, but he can definitely play
the big man's position. 22-18, Walter State on top now with 8:19 to play here, first half action. Davis Jr. comes back into the game, and Malachi Brooks comes back into the game. A couple of changes as well. Jaden French into the game now for the Chargers, all over Brooks there. Tip to Ambrose, who looked down to see if he had stepped out of bounds. He did not. Back into the game is Sonia Otsue, who got poked in the eye earlier, so he seems to be okay. Oh, the shot up there by Brooks just missed the 3, but we get a whistle and a foul. And the foul
was on number 30.
Was on
Sonia
Osino again. Sonia picks up his second.
Team number 7.
So the 7th foul against the team. It's bonus time now for Walter State. And to the line will go the big man himself, Nathan Beasley. First opportunity for Nathan to get some stats. A 1-and-1 opportunity. And the first one won't go, and the rebound pulled down by Jordan Johnson. So Beasley misses his first opportunity. But then a lost ball there, tipped over and flipped over. Walter State racing down, and oh, wow. Talk about Euro steps through the lane for Ambrose. So I'll help him up off the floor. And I believe that Malachi Brooks stepped out here in the corner. So they'll play a full court press now, Walter State will. Jordan Johnson will inbound it there to Payne. Payne will bring it up court against Davis Jr., and they'll back off. 7.5 left to go here, first half. A 4-point lead for your Senators. Stop and pop from the key. No good. Rebound. Brought down by Lytch. Drops it off for Malachi. Malachi Brooks brings it up court. Slows his dribble. Now comes back out and around DeMori. Stops his dribble. Gives up his dribble. DeMori has to chase the ball down as it got tipped there. Now spins between 2 defenders. Kicks it into the corner. Chavez. Back out, Malachi swings right, swings left, stops and pops from the elbow from about 17 feet out and missed. Racing the other way is Isaiah Logan, and a whistle will blow and a foul.
Foul number 3, Malachi Brooks, his first.
Brooks picks up his first foul, and 4th for the team. Goins checks back into the game. And Nathan Beasley will sit down. Driving into the lane, puts it up off the glass, and good for 2 is Jordan Johnson. Tip there and taken away. Taken back, though, by Brooks. Kicks it into the corner. Ambrose for 3. In and off the mark, no good. Davis with the rebound, then lost it, coming back down. Got bumped in the area there. No foul. He wants a foul, and Coach Jerry, the same thing to the referee.
Number 23,
Alex Garcia checks back into the game for Walter State. And Chai Shannon checking back into the game for the Chargers. Chai opened the game against his former teammates with a bucket. Not a bad way to start. Got to go to the national tournament with the Senators last year. This year he's playing for somebody else. That happens in college ball. transfers and portals and everything else they got going on. Swing pass here, back out front, top of the key, long three, switch. Jakeem Payne for three, and he is really deadly from three-point range. He gets the lead back for his Chargers. We got a whistle on the line back here, and a foul is going to be on Jordan Johnson, his second. Team foul 8. So we will go down here to shoot 2, I believe. Yes, we will. And Malachi Brooks will be the recipient of the opportunity to shoot 2.
Number 20, Landon Williams.
Landon Williams checking in now for the Chargers.
Brooks at the line, shooting 1.
And Brooks, 1 and 1. Sorry. Yeah, it's only 8. Okay. Got to get to 9 and 10. 1-1 opportunity for Brooks. Makes the first one, gets the second one. And he will.
And 1.
Ties the game at 23 apiece. And he got them both. The lead goes back to Walters State, 24-23 with 6:02 remaining. Shannon against Garcia through the lane. Got bumped, gets hit. I believe it's going to be against Garcia. No, they're going to say it's against Brooks.
Team foul number 5.
5 fouls now on Walters State. Carter Metz is going to check in for Malachi. Chargers will inbound with 23 seconds on the clock. They feed it out to their big man. He's looking around. They went to throw it, got bumped. Falls right into the hands of Carter Metz. Metz with the basketball at half court. Driving out, gets across the line, gets the screen from Goins. Swings it to Goins, who looks like a 3-ball, then stops, goes into the lane, gets bothered by 3 guys, feeds Ambrose, who feeds down underneath to Davis, who feeds Alex, who feeds it back to Aiden. Goins starts to go, and he gets bumped, and I believe we're going to get a foul.
Foul on number 2, Jaden French, his first personal foul. Team foul number 9.
9th foul against the Chargers, and Aiden's going to go to the line. He's 1 for 2 tonight.
Aiden Goins at the line shooting 1.
11 points already in the first half of this game. Was in double digits last night. Nails the first one, and he'll get another opportunity. Missed it. 25-23, 2-point lead. Almost a little over 5 minutes left in the game, in the first half. Payne popped a couple of threes out at the timeline, gets it back, and work it down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Driving left side from inside the arc, an air ball right into the hands of Garcia. Drops it off for Carter Metz, who races up the court. Metz will set up the play, looks over to Coach Jerry, calls it out. Moves to his right-hand side. Feeding Davis, baseline, back to Metz for 3 from the corner. In the bucket it goes. Carter Metz for 3. Second 3-ball for Carter. And Walters State now with a 5-point lead with 4.5 to play. Jaden French brings it up court against Carter Metz. Drops it off. There got to touch it, and he did, but now he's, somehow he danced off that half-court line. Jakeem Payne, that should have been over and back, but they didn't see, I don't think they saw his foot touch the other side. There's a shot from outside, just a 2-ball for Shannon.
Isaiah Logan, 2-point basket.
Oh, no, they say it was Isaiah Logan. Sorry. It's 28-25. Down at the other end is Metz. Around Shannon, kicks it into the corner to Ambrose. Puts it out in the hands of Garcia, who feeds Davis. Davis feeding the big man Goins. Goins bumping Back and forth, turns around, feeds a pass to Metz from outside for three. It's short. Garcia is there for the rebound, and he does not hold on to the ball, and he lets it go, and it goes out of bounds.
Number 10, Martine Thompson, and number 1, Jordan Johnson.
Jordan Johnson and Martine Thompson checking in for Georgia Highlands. Elijah Clinton checking in for Walters State. We're down to 3.5 here in the first half of play. Still a 3-point lead for your Senators, 28-25. As the ball is slowly brought up by Payne. Kicks it into the corner. Tries Shannon, breaking some ankles. Shot up, no good. Off of the mark. Rebound, Clinton feeds Carter Metz. Boy, did he totally diss Alex Garcia. That was nasty. Goins into the lane with the left hand. Shot up, no good. Tip. Ball comes into the hands of Payne. He'll bring it down against Garcia. We're under 3. Into the lane, kicked outside the lane for 2, and the shot is up again by Thompson. Martine Thompson picks up 2 more. It is now a 1-point game at the 2.5 mark. Metz, bounce pass. Behind the back is swatted at by Shannon, swatted away. Grabbed by Martine Thompson, puts the shot up, missed it. Kind of hit the side of the board in the glass. And he's got the ball back here on the arc. Fires up a 3 ball and knocks it down.
Martine Thompson for 3.
Second 3 ball of the night for Thompson, and he takes the lead 30-28, and it's a timeout for Walters State.
Senators, 30-second timeout.
Walters State, our story is focused on student success. We're dedicated to creating an environment where our students can thrive, both in and outside of the classroom. So, what do you want to study? Pick a program. We've got over 150 of them. Some are transfer programs that prepare you to transition to a 4-year school after you graduate. We also have regionally and nationally recognized programs that immediately make you career ready. Visit us at ws.edu or give us a call to get started today. Write your story at Walters State.
If you didn't hear Jared say it, the ladies volleyball team tonight at Roane State had to play Chattanooga State this afternoon in the championship game, and they beat them 3-1. So they will go to the districts as, again, the regional champs in back-to-back years. Nice job, ladies. Way to go. 2:09 on the clock here in the first half. Inbounding, Malachi Brooks, guarded here by Martine Thompson. Brings the ball up court, gets across the half-court line and the timeline, and is good to go. Lytch drops it off, gets it back, stepped out as he was going to the baseline for a 2-point bucket and a layup. Clinton gave him a perfect pass, but unfortunately DeMori stepped out. Ball comes back into the hands of the Chargers, who look to their coach. Payne brings it up. He checks in with the coach on the play he wants to call. $1:40 to go here in the first. Martin again for 3. Oh, wow. Got it off the glass. Don't usually get a 3 ball off glass, but he'll take it. Second time tonight. Thompson picks up another 3 ball. Back to back, basically. And now a 5-point lead for Georgia Highlands with 1:19 to go. Ball is tipped, knocked out of bounds by Thompson and Shannon. They were trying to hit DeMori Lytch. Carter Metz checks in.
Number 2, Carter Metz.
They'll swing it to him on the inbound from Lytch. Carter yells out the play. 71 seconds to go. Stolen again. Shannon feeding over. Martine. They tried to alley-oop it. Oh, wow. What a play by DeMori Lytch. Ball still on the floor, though. And another block. Wow. Fast action there. That was sweet.
Lytch. His second. Team 6.
Foul whistled against Walter
At the line,
State.
shooting 2, number 1, Jordan Johnson.
Johnson will shoot 2. Rattles and falls through.
Entering the ball game, number 20, Jason Coffey.
Coffee enters the game, and Damori Lytch will sit down for a breather.
Entering the ball game, number 4, Jake Von Nelson.
Nelson checks into the game for the Chargers. And Jordan Johnson will get one more opportunity. And he'll make it a 7-point game with that bucket. Or that free throw, I should say. 53 seconds and counting. Carter Metz will bring it down. Feeds Ambrose, who drives the glass. He'll get the bucket and the one.
Jordan Ambrose. That was on number 21, Josh Cooper. His
Foul is on
second personal
Cooper.
foul, team foul number 10. Count the basket. At the line, shooting 1, number 10, Charlotte Ambrose.
And he'll drop that one down. So Ambrose picks up the free throw, makes it a 4-point game with 41 seconds to go. Payne bounce pass. Shannon trying to drive. Spin move outside the lane. Fadeaway jumper. No good. Tip. Grabbed and held on to by Rump. He'll feed it to Carter Metz. Walter State will come down for the last shot here before the end of the first half with 17 on the clock. Setting up the play. Metz driving in the lane. Pulls up in front of the stripe. The shot is up. No good. The rebound is grabbed. Thrown back into the lane, but they're going to call it out of bounds. .5 left on the clock. Racing down the court, firing up a 3-ball off glass, and it is good. And then a little chatter to the crowd. His third 3 of the night. 38-31, we've completed the first half of play. And right now, your Senators once again are behind at the halfway point by 38-31 score, 7 points difference. We'll come back, give you some stats, and tell you what's going on around the area, and get you ready for next week.
Walter State, our story is focused on student success. We're dedicated to creating an environment where our students can thrive, both in and outside of the classroom. So, what do you want to study? Pick a program. We've got over 150 of them. Some are transfer programs that prepare you to transition to a 4-year school after you graduate. We also have regionally and nationally recognized programs that immediately make you career ready. Visit us at ws.edu or give us a call to get started today. Write your story at Walter State.
It is halftime. Georgia Highlands leads this one by a score of 38-31. I'm Chuck Sebastian from Inside the Press Box. Let's take a look at some stats for Walters State. Demore Lytch with 2 points. Carter Metz has 6. Malachi Brooks with 2. Elijah Clinton with 3. Also with 3, Charbez Ambrose. 3 points for Anthony Davis Jr. And Aiden Goins leads the pack again tonight with 12 in the first half. Last night he ended up with 11, I believe, was his total, for a total of 31 on the other side. Georgia Highlands, 6 points for Logan, 4 for Johnson, 9 for Payne. They've all three been from behind the arc. 2 for Nelson. Chai Shannon started the game with the opening 2 against his former teammates. Markeen Thompson has lit it up. He's got 3 threes, a couple of buckets. He's got 13 points and 2 points for Josh Cooper. And that is it. So right now, Georgia Highlands with a 7-point lead, 38-31 here at the half. We'll get the second half started in just about 4 minutes. Stay tuned.
Walters State, our story is focused on student success. We're dedicated to creating an environment where our students can thrive, both in and outside of the classroom. So, what do you want to study? Pick a program. We've got over 150 of them. Some are transfer programs that prepare you to transition to a 4-year school after you graduate. We also have regionally and nationally recognized programs that immediately make you career ready. Visit us at ws.edu or give us a call to get started today. Write your story at Walters State.
Just about ready to get the second half started here of this game, the final game of the Carlyle Kragel Classic. 38-31 lead right now for Georgia Highlands. Walters State leading scorer Aiden Goins with 12 points in this first half. Needs to get a little help from his teammates, and they need to slow down Markeem Thompson, who has got 13 points on the other side. 3 threes tonight. Usually you don't see too many threes off the glass, but him and Hakeem Payne have done that more than a few times, and it'll be Shai Shannon setting things up to start it off for the Chargers. They'll put it into the backcourt, into the hands of Payne. Feeds it back to Shannon. Shannon will drop it off, and Payne will play the point guard position here on the wing. You hear the defensive chant from the bench for Walters State. Feeding inside, driving the lane, boxed out there by Anthony Davis was Jordan Johnson. Good job by Davis in the lane to play defense and get the ball to start. And with a defensive play, that was nice. Metz, Lytch, Ambrose, Goins, and Davis on the court for the Senators. Starting 5. Fed into the lane with an underhand pass, kind of slipped through the hands of Davis, racing down. Bounce pass taken away by Metz, who feeds the lane himself, sees what's going to happen, and goes right in between everybody. Going up for the jam and bending the rim was Lytch. Man, he can get sky high. That's 3 times he's been above that rim, but hasn't gotten it to fall yet. The foul is whistled against Osino. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Damori Lytch will go to the line for the first time tonight. So Damori, the high-flying act here for Walters State, but has not got one of those jams to go down just yet. Give him time. He'll get one. And the second one is good, too. And they press immediately in the backcourt. Whoa, they just barely got it across the line in the 10 seconds they're allowed. That one tipped and knocked away by Davis against Johnson, who's having trouble. Into the lane, ball on the floor. Picked up by Lytch, spun around, back into the big man's hands. He's blocked by Goins. Got the ball again, falling all over is Josh Cooper. And they're looking for a travel, and there was no whistle at all. They're going to call a foul. They're going to call Goins for the foul, and I don't understand. With that guy spinning all over in the lane down there, you're never going to tell me he had a foot planted. Ball goes to the outside. Back to Cooper. He lost the ball in the lane, picked up by Lytch. The more he slows it down, gets it to Carter Metz. Coach saw a play happening. He had Goins going for the bucket on a cherry pick, and nobody saw him. Driving in is Davis. He'll be fouled as he goes up to the glass.
Fouls on number 21. Josh Cooper, his 3rd.
Cooper picks up his 3rd foul. To the line goes Anthony Davis Jr. He's 3 for 4. Knocks that one down. And that one down as well. So Davis picks them both up, and it's now a 3-point game. And again, in the backcourt, press being put on by Davis and Metz. They flip it over here for a long 3, and knocking it down is Jordan Johnson. Answers the 3 points quickly, and it's now 41-35 and a 6-point lead. Here's Lytch, drives up left side, looks at Davis, then kicks it back to Ambrose. Davis was going baseline behind everybody and had a chance. Ambrose drives in, feeds Goins in the lane. Goins with that left-handed skyhook. Shot up no good, then tipped, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Walters State as it goes off the leg of Jordan Johnson. Nice little feed, and Davis missed it. Feeds it to Goins. He'll go up and get it. And the big kid puts it down. Aiden Goins with 14 points in the game now. Man, he can play. Transfer from Motlow State, all region last year, the TCCAA. Averaged about 14 points a game, 6 boards a game. Really good hustle and a phenomenal center. The sophomore doing well here at Walters State. Coach Jerry Nichols bragged about him big time during the preseason. Kid's got hustle, energy, very good at what he does. There's a shot at the buzzer. The shot clock goes off and the buzzer sounds, and they'll turn it over. Another stop here defensively for Walters State. Down by 4, 41-37 here in the second half. Davis able to hang on and drives up and left it go with the left hand, and he'll pick up the bucket. Nice save for Anthony Davis to hang on to that pass. He was moving very quickly through the lane, and Carter Metz hung a pass right for him, but kind of hit the hand and bobbled a little bit. Shannon from the corner. Air ball right into the hands of Goins. Looked like a pass more than a shot. Lytch. Goins outside that arc, looked at 3, now drives the lane and gets 2 more. Aiden Goins has tied the game for Walters State, and he's got a crowd here that is loving him big time tonight. Timeout Chargers. And we'll take that timeout with them. We'll come back. You stay there.
Walters State, our story is focused on student success. We're dedicated to creating an environment where our students can thrive, both in and outside of the classroom. So, what do you want to study? Pick a program. We've got over 150 of them. Some are transfer programs that prepare you to transition to a 4-year school after you graduate. We also have regionally and nationally recognized programs that immediately make you career ready. Visit us at ws.edu or give us a call to get started today. Write your story at Walters State.
He's got a nice shot. So Goins ties it up 41-41. He's got 16 points on the night now. 4 from the floor, 2 from behind the arc, and 2 of 4 from the stripe. So Aiden Goins gets his team back into this game, tied up 41 apiece. We've got 16 minutes of ball left to play here. Number 22 preseason ranked Georgia Highlands. Number 20 preseason ranked Walters State. Preseason rankings can be deceiving. And like I said, this is a brand new team for Walters State. 2 returners. For Georgia Highlands, a lot of new freshmen as well. Big old block there. Tamori, a little talking going on. You got to be careful. They will blow the whistle for that kind of stuff. Little smack talk going on. Lytch can get up, boy. He can jump. All the way back to Shannon. A couple of big leaps. Goes to the glass on the buzzer. Sounds. Demore grabs it off the glass. The bucket was missed. Ambrose. Oh, what a move around. He missed the shot, though. Lytch comes down, gets the rebound, and puts it up for 2. Walters State takes the lead. What a play. Lytch to come from one end to the other to rebound that as Ambrose was gone immediately. But that move he put on in the lane. Woo! Look at it. 15 minutes to play here. Outside in the lane, a fadeaway and an air ball shot out of hand of Yakeem Payne. And he's asking the referee, why am I not getting a whistle? He was on my hip. There was nobody close to him. He had an easy shot to make. He missed it. He airballed it. There wasn't anybody there. I'm not sure what he was feeling, but they all try, don't they? Down on the low. Goins, oh, nice move. And again, bringing up the back end is Anthony Davis Jr. And Jr. puts up 2 more. Way to go, Anthony Davis. 45-41. Walter State with a 4-point lead at the 30 mark. Wow. Twice. The offensive rebounds, very good in the last couple of plays for Walter State. Shannon from the corner. Air ball, again another miss. Third time they have shot at that end and not even come close to the rim.
Number 0, Isaiah Logan. Number 10, Marquine.
Back into the game is Marquine Thompson. Also, Baxter McDonald checks
Number
in.
23, Alex Garcia.
And Isaiah Logan checks in. Garcia checks in for Walter State. He's inbounding. Goes to Metz, who's guarded by Martine. Thompson right on him all the way to the half-court line, and Metz will bring it across. Bounce pass in Davis. Anthony Davis looking for Goins. Gets him outside the lane. Double teamed immediately. Spins around. Goes up with the left hand and puts it down for 2 more. Aiden Goins is having a night. Oh, zipping a pass right through the hands from Akeem Payne to Isaiah Logan. And right now, Walter State has them shook. Garcia asking for some help. In the backcourt, he gives it to Metz. We're under 14 to play here in the game. Carter will bring it up. Spins around Baxter. Bounce pass again, Davis. Davis looking, he's outside the arc. Bounce pass, Goins, double teamed. Cross court for Ambrose for 3. Off the rim, no good. Tipped out. Grabbed and held on to. Racing down the other way. Dropping one off the glass is Isaiah Logan for 2.
Isaiah Logan.
Quickly the other way goes Walter State, and they'll walk it up to half court. Buried is Ambrose. He'll flip it out. Metz. Garcia. 3. No good. In and out. Rebound. Payne racing down. He'll go in the lane, feeding on the left side. Shot up over the top by Josh Cooper. And quickly 4 points here to get right back in the game comes the Chargers. Never say the end is near. These 2 teams know it. And I believe that Baxter McDonald is being whistled for a foul there. Foul number 3 for the team.
Entering the ball game for Walter State, number 1, Damari Lytch, number 3, Malachi Brooks, and number 4, Elijah Clinton.
Lytch, Metz, and Clinton enter the game for Walter State. For the Chargers, Jordan Johnson back into the game. Coach Jerry calling out the play. Bounce pass. Lytch driving. Little scoop shot. Won't go. Rebound. Put back in by Quindarius Rump. Wow, what a play. Great offensive boards tonight so far for Walter State here in this second half. Tip stolen. Baxter lost it on the floor. Grab. And a whistle blows as Baxter jumps on top of Damari Lytch. I believe that's who's on the floor. They wipe up a little moisture on the floor, and while they're doing that, Coach Jerry calls his players over to the side here. Apparently they need a lot of towels. This floor has been slippery throughout the tournament, and more than a few times guys and gals have been slipping, but they've been playing. This is a new floor. It was installed last season. Beautiful facility now. They're getting ready to put in the camera that's going to give us a whole lot of different views. Can't wait for that to come in. End of the years when it's scheduled to be installed. That ball goes out of bounds. And it'll be white ball. So the Chargers, Jordan Johnson will inbound here to Payne. Payne will bring it up against Demore. Lytch. Elijah Clinton switch off. Swinging it back out. Payne from outside the arc for three, and he missed it completely. Not even close to the rim, the backboard. He didn't even hit the bottom of the net. Ouch. The fourth air ball tonight from Georgia Highlands on a three attempt. Malachi Brooks brings it up. Trying to go around the screen. Bothered heavily. Ambrose just outside the lane. Sees Demore in the corner. And Demore again, second time tonight, has stepped on the line. Coach Jerry disagrees with that whistle. He's kind of shaking his head like, no. Payne will bring it up court. 11:45 left to go here. A 4-point lead. Walter State in the game. 49-45. Last game of the Carlyle Kragel Classic. And a move to the right-hand side. Isaiah Logan trying to give a little head fake there to Ambrose, and Ambrose got a piece of him.
His first, team second.
Go to the line and shoot two. Wow.
The line shooting two.
I didn't think he was in the act of shooting.
Number 0, Isaiah Logan.
And he misses the first one. Looked to me like it should have just been a foul on the floor. Second one missed as well. The rebound comes down into the hands. Put back up, no good. Rebound again into the hands there of Isaiah Logan after the miss by Johnson. And then some whistles underneath the bucket.
Entering the ball game, number 34, Aiden Goins.
Aiden Goins checks back in. Rump checks out. Ball will go into the hands of the Chargers, I believe. Yeah. They'll inbound under their own basket. Payne looking around. Gets it to Thompson. He's guarded heavily there by Brooks. Spins around in front of his bench. Little roller. Over to Payne. Payne trying to back his way in. Can't against Lytch. Shot up is partially blocked. Blocked again down underneath as Cooper tried to put one up. I believe Goins got a piece of that one. They feed it ahead. Here's Ambrose into the lane. Fakes it. Tried to drop it off. Lost it. Thompson runs into Malachi Brooks.
Malachi Brooks, his third personal foul.
Malachi now with 3 fouls.
Number 11, Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis going to check in as Ambrose, I believe, is going to check out. They'll go to Payne. 11 minutes left to play here in the second half. Still a 4-point lead, 49-45. Nobody with any points in the last 2 minutes. Swing it around to the outside. Opportunities for Georgia Highlands, 6 in the last few minutes. Going up, he got blocked again. Thompson did. Fed ahead, racing down is Elijah Clinton. He'll be fouled going in the lane. And the foul will be against Jordan Johnson, his third.
Third team foul.
14 foul. And going to the line for the first time tonight is Clinton.
Number 4, Elijah Clinton.
Elijah's got a 3-ball tonight, and that's it so far. First time to the stripe. Knocks it down. Walter State is at the 50 mark. And now they're at the 51 mark. So finally some points on the board for Walter State at the 10.5 mark here in the second half. They lead it by 6. Chart. Oh, wow. Are you kidding? Wow.
Number 3, Malachi.
They're calling that on Brooks. He's the one that hit the floor hard. That should have been a player control foul. And Coach Jerry questioning the referee about that call. I would too.
Number 2, Carter Metz.
Carter Metz is going to enter the game now for Malachi, and Coach Jerry's saying he hit him right in the chest and they pushed him backwards. He had already had himself set in position. I think that one you missed, ref. Cooper kicks it back out. Thompson just about lost it. Kicks it out to Payne. They're down to 10 on the shot clock. Single digits clicking away. Bad pass right into the hands of Elijah Clinton. I don't know who he was looking for, but nobody was there in white. Then a steal as that pass is telegraphed in the lane. Driving. Metz got a block on it on Isaiah Logan and knocked it away, but I believe he's going to be caught for the foul.
Foul on number 2, Carter Metz, his first.
First foul against Carter. Shooting foul it is.
Number 0, Isaiah Logan.
5 fouls now for Walter State. Logan goes to the line to shoot 2. Slams it into the glass. I thought he was trying to get a rebound the way he shot that free throw up there that hard. Whoa. That's usually the type of play you make when you want to get one off the glass to get a 2 when you're losing by 3 when it's at the end of the game after you get the first one. Second one he makes, but man, I've never seen anybody shoot that hard before. So he picked up the 1, and that was it. Shot up, no good. Off the rebound, coming down with it is Logan again. Metz got a hand on it, just about took it away, but it bounces back into the hands of Payne in the backcourt. 9.5 to play, a 5-point lead, Walter State. Payne driving, spin move in the lane, turn around, feeding it over Logan. Logan in the lane, kicking it out long. On the wide side, Johnson driving, and again Damori Lytch with the block. Racing down is Elijah Clinton for 2 as he goes right off the glass. Beautiful play, beautiful block. Great teamwork there from those 3 guys. Nicely done. Payne on the outside wing against the big man Goins. Can't get around him. They'll swing it out, long 3 ball off the glass, and Jordan Johnson's got his second 3 of the night. Brings him back within 4. Boy, they've been hitting the 3. That's 2, 5, 8 threes tonight for Georgia Highlands. 5 for Walter State. Faking the pass there, swinging around. Lytch goes Davis Jr. Spin move. Shot up off the rim, won't go. Rebound Payne, no help. Where was the board help? We've had it really well offensively. Long 2, shot up no good. Lytch with the defensive rebound, but offensively for a while there, we were knocking down offensive boards left and right. Looks like we're going to get 3 new players here for Walter State as soon as we get the break. With under 8 to play, Carter Metz drives left side, stops. Bounce pass, taken away again. Bad bounce pass. Cooper racing down. He'll go up right-handed. Metz will pick up his second foul of the night, preventing the bucket, and they'll send him to the line.
Number 2, Carter Metz. His second, team 6.
Cooper will go to the line. First time to the stripe tonight for Cooper. He's got 4 points in the game.
Number 21, Josh Cooper.
Cooper's at the stripe, but they only got 1 guy in the lane. Guess they don't want to try to play rebound or something.
Entering the ballgame for the Chargers, number 4, Jaquan Nelson, number 5, Kai Shannon. For Walter State, number 10. Sharphead.
Nelson and Shannon check in for GHC. Garcia checks in for Walter State, as well as Davis Jr. Second one is good, so they thought that Cooper could get them both, and he did. And it's back to a 2-point game with 7:48 to play. Garcia and Metz will bring up the ball. Metz here on the near side. Races past 2 defenders, kicks it into the corner for Davis. Davis Jr. drives in the lane, sees the opening. Ambrose back door, Goes up with the right hand. Hit the rim. It wouldn't go down. Long throw to the other end. Grabbed here. Stop in the lane. Go up with the right hand, and he's fouled by Ambrose. It's Isaiah Logan trying to put that one through. Second foul, and again another shooting foul. And the guests are in the bonus. Logan will get 2 here, and his first one is good. He is now 2 for 5 from the stripe, and he needs 1 to tie the game. And he does. We're all tied up at 53 apiece right now. Garcia looking to get it in, goes into Anthony Davis Jr. They go back to Garcia, the big tall kid. Swings a pass long into the hands there of Ambrose. Davis just outside the lane against Cooper, backs him up, puts the shot up, misses. Goins there for the rebound, throws it back up, gets his own rebound. The bucket is good, and he gets another and one. Aiden Goins. There's your next jersey you want, a number 34 jersey. He has had a night. One more opportunity for the three-point play, and the left-hander does deliver. 56 to 53.
Number 30, Sonia.
21 points now for Aiden Goins. He's in double digits. I'm going to guess he's probably a double-double tonight. I don't know how many rebounds he has because that's another thing. I just don't have enough pencils or enough brain power to do those stats as well. I do everything by paper and pencil, trying to cover the game, watch the clock, do the play-by-play, make sure the camera guy has the right shot. So there's a lot of work involved. Unfortunately, I don't have a stat person to take stats. Payne will drop down his first 2-point bucket. So I don't know how many rebounds he has, but I know he's went up a couple of different times. So if he's not at 10, he's pretty close to a double-double. And he's outside the arc for 3. Oh, wow! Sweet shot! Aiden Goins buries it. Wow! Look out. Watch this replay, folks. This is the replay of this kid's left-handed. Just lay it back and fire it up. Watch this. Just smooth as silk. Bang. Walters State leads it by a score now of 59 to 55. Goins now has 24 points in the game. Don't forget, we'll be back Monday night. Men's team again, the Senators, will take on Union College JV squad. It is a 7 o'clock start. It's the only game of the night. The ladies do not play Monday. They play Tuesday on the road. And then we'll be back on Saturday afternoon, 2 and 4:30, for the first conference game of the season. So make sure you join us for that one. So a couple of games next week. If you can't make it, you can catch them online right here on the Walters State Network. Bringing up the ball for Georgia Highlands is Payne. They're down now 4 points again with 6:04 left to play after that really nice 3-ball from Aiden Goins. You don't see too many sweet shots like that just very, very comfortable. Shot up there is missed, and the rebound comes down in the hands of Lytch. He'll feed it over to Carter Metz, and the Senators can stretch their lead a little more. He'll get the screen around Goins. Feeds it back to Goins. Goins looking for it again. Oh, in and out. It went down. It wouldn't go down. It rolled around the rim. Long pass to the other end. Drop back for two, and knocking it down is Nelson with his second bucket of the night. And they get it back within two. Ambrose feeds it back. Lytch drops it off Carter Metz, and Coach Jerry yells out the play. 5 minutes to play here in this game. Here's Lytch driving. He'll get bumped. Put the shot up, won't go, but he will go to the line to shoot two. The foul
On number 5, Kai Shannon.
is on Chai Shannon.
His first, team 6.
So going to the line to shoot two after they mop up the moisture. Sponsored by Gatorade, the towel of the century.
The line shooting two, number 1, Demore Lytch.
Demore Lytch will shoot two. First one, he front rims. He's got one more. These are not the times that you want to miss these. Got the second one to go, so he's 3 for 4 from the stripe. And Walter State is sitting at 60 points. Just under 5 to play, a 3-point lead for your Senators. Been a very close game throughout the entire game. Nobody's really taken off and gotten too far ahead of anybody else. Swinging it into the corner to Shannon. Shannon against Lytch. Trying to go in. Can't go. Tipped out of there by Goins into the hands of Ambrose as Aiden got his big paw out there and knocked it away. Ambrose just outside the arc, looked at Goins, and then Coach Jerry backs him off and says, go this way, go that way, set it up. Aiden comes out for the screen for Ambrose. Ambrose looking to his lane, goes up, left-handed, bucket is good, and he's fouled. Two more for Chavez, and bonus time now for Walter State. Ostino picks up his 4th foul in the game. So their big man has not done much at all tonight. Matter of fact, he missed 2 free throws. He's gotten 4 fouls, and that's it. He spent a lot of time on the bench because of those foul troubles. Ambrose is at the stripe for an opportunity to knock down the and one. And he will. So Ambrose now with 6 points in the game. And a 6-point lead for Walter State. Both teams now in the bonus for the final 4 minutes to play. Who just about lost that one was Logan as he tried to go one way, and the flip was coming from Shannon. Long 3-ball off the iron, no good. Metz wide open. It's Goins racing down. 1, 2, step, good. Aiden Goins puts up another 2. 65. There's a steal by Lytch. He'll throw it up. It won't go down, but he's fouled coming into the lane by Jaquan Nelson. No, they called it on Payne. My apology.
Team number 8.
So to the line goes Demore Lytch again. He's 3 for 4.
Number 1, Demore Lytch.
8-point lead currently right now for Walter State. And it'll stay 8.
Entering the ballgame for the Chargers, number 1, Jordan Johnson, and number 10, Marquise Thompson.
Jordan Johnson checks into the game. Akeem Payne checks back into the game for the Chargers. That one will fall. 66-57, Walter State on front. with 3:30 to play. Lou looked like he was going to take that three. He had plenty of time, Jordan Johnson, but he didn't go. Feeds it to Payne, who has to kick it back out. A whistle blows, and a foul is going to be against Carter Metz. And you don't see Carter get into foul trouble, but he is sitting with his third foul of the night.
Team number 8.
And to the line will be Payne. His first time to the stripe tonight.
Number 3, Josh Payne.
1-and-1 opportunity. Missed it. Rebound comes down in the hands of Lytch. The missed free throws tonight have hurt, especially when you're in a close game like this one was. Right now, though, Walter State has stretched it out to 9, trying to do more damage. Carter Metz here on the inside lane in under 3 minutes to play. Feeds Ambrose. Oh, they had Goins at the baseline. He didn't see him quick enough. He still wants the ball, but they won't go there. Anthony Davis Jr. going to drive. He'll put up a right-hander at the buzzer. And the shot clock violation, so nothing. They had to get rid of it quicker than that. Got to be listening for the bench. They weren't screaming out the numbers. I didn't hear anybody yelling clock time for the shot clock. Got to have it kind of in your head, too. Bounce pass underneath, down in the baseline area was Nelson, but he couldn't go up. He was bothered by Ambrose, who's still on top of him. They'll kick it outside. Payne trying to go around Metz. Calls for a little screen. They're going to switch off. Goins is going to take the shooter. He'll flip it back to the right side. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Fires up a shot. Whistle blows. Is the bucket good is the question.
That was on number 1, Demore Lytch.
And it is.
His third. Team number
Lytch
9.
will pick up the foul. 9th foul against Walter State. And to the line
The basket was good. At the line shooting 1.
is Nelson.
Nelson. Entering the ball game, number 5, Ty Shannon, and number 0, Isaiah Logan.
So he makes the free throw. It's a 6-point game with 2:16 left to go. Ambrose inbounds. Carter Metz against, flips it over here. Ambrose gets it across. Davis Jr. bothered. Ball stolen away. Racing down. Stopping in the lane, then feeding to Thompson. And he'll put it up
Marquise Thompson.
for 2. Nice defensive play. Walter State's got to be careful here. Under 1:53 to go. They break the press. They feed Davis Jr., who's outside the arc. Back to Metz. Metz guarded by Thompson. Coach saying, go, go, go. Whoa, they got Goins in the lane. Dropped the ball on the floor. Got bumped around by about 4 bodies. Racing down, lost control of the ball as Isaiah Logan. It goes out of bounds. I believe it was touched by Walter State, maybe.
Entering the ball game, number 3, Josh Payne. And for the Chargers, number 3.
Wow, that's a strange move. He brings in Payne, and now he's going to call a timeout. I wasn't quite sure who he was bringing out on the floor. I would think that he would want Payne, Nelson,
Timeout.
and Thompson, but
Full timeout.
Senators call the timeout, full timeout. We'll take it and come back. Stay tuned.
Walter State, our story is focused on student success. We're dedicated to creating an environment where our students can thrive, both in and outside of the classroom. So, what do you want to study? Pick a program. We've got over 150 of them. Some are transfer programs that prepare you to transition to a 4-year school after you graduate. We also have regionally and nationally recognized programs that immediately make you career ready. Visit us at ws.edu or give us a call to get started today. Write your story at Walter State.
1:31 left to go here in this game. It's a 4-point game. Walter State hanging on right now, 66-62. Both teams in the bonus. It'll be white ball, Chargers. Shannon and Payne out there with Johnson, Cooper. And trying to find somebody to get it into. They finally do. Turnaround shot up is no good by Jordan Johnson, but he's fouled.
Number 2, Carter Metz, his 4th personal foul.
Carter picks up 4 fouls.
At the line shooting 2, number 1,
And Jordan Johnson goes to the line. He's 2 for 2 last time he was up there. 2 big, huge free throws coming up right now. He's got 1. And a couple of guys checking in. Thompson's going to check in. And Isaiah Logan, he's playing it to his strengths here. It's going to go defense and offensive switching here in the last minute. So Jordan Johnson makes them both, makes it a 2-point game, and Walter State is in the backcourt with Malik, who gets hammered by Isaiah Logan.
Foul was on number 0, Isaiah Logan, his 2nd personal foul. Team foul number 9.
Down to the other end for a 1-and-1 for Walter State's Malik Brooks.
Entering the ballgame number 3, Joe Payne.
And then they go back to offense. They bring in Nelson
number 3,
and Payne.
Malachi Brooks.
Malachi Brooks at the line, shooting 1-and-1. First one is off the mark. Nobody moved. It was a 1-and-1 situation, and everybody stood there. He announced it. You got to pay attention. Man, that's bizarre. 1:14 left to play. Both teams just stood there and was like, well, give him the ball so he can shoot another one. Georgia Highlands with the basketball, down by 2 with exactly 1 minute to play. Driving, fading back, falling, and the bucket goes down for 2. 66 apiece as Payne makes another one, and a timeout by the Chargers.
Timeout, Chargers, full time.
Walter State, our story is focused on student success. We're dedicated to creating an environment where our students can thrive, both in and outside of the classroom. So, what do you want to study? Pick a program. We've got over 150 of them. Some are transfer programs that prepare you to transition to a 4-year school after you graduate. We also have regionally and nationally recognized programs that immediately make you career ready. Visit us at ws.edu or give us a call to get started today. Write your story at Walter State.
Freshman of the year for volleyball. You got a couple of awards.
.7 on the clock, the inbound for Walter State. It's all tied up at 66 apiece. They go in. They get it right back to Brooks, right back to Carter Metz, back to Brooks. Brooks racing up half court, gets it to Metz, across the half court line. That's where they needed to be. Metz setting up the play. 16 on the shot clock, 42 on the game clock. Ambrose. Goins just outside the paint, tries to back in, gets in the lane, swings it across. Demore outside Brooks. He's got to shoot. He does, off the glass and off the Goins with a rebound. Huge rebound, and then a whistle blows. And I believe a timeout was called for Walters State, but let's check to make sure.
Senator.
Yes, it was.
Full timeout.
And a full timeout it is. We'll take it.
Walters State, our story is focused on student success. We're dedicated to creating an environment where our students can thrive, both in and outside of the classroom. So, what do you want to study? Pick a program. We've got over 150 of them. Some are transfer programs that prepare you to transition to a 4-year school after you graduate. We also have regionally and nationally recognized programs that immediately make you career ready. Visit us at ws.edu or give us a call to get started today. Write your story at Walters State.
Final seconds of this one ticking away. A tie ball game after Aiden Goins pulls down a huge offensive rebound. Shot clock and the game clock are 5 seconds difference. 24-4 on the game, 19 on the shot clock. It'll be Walters State ball after the timeout. And it'll be Ambrose inbounding here. Long toss back to Mick Brooks. All the way in the backcourt against Thompson. Will bring it up forward. Brooks with 9 on the shot clock. Driving. Gets the screen from Goins. Bumps into Cooper. Feeds it Goins. Tries to put up the shot. He got ran over. Wow. And no foul, no whistle. I don't know what Brooks was doing with the time ticking off down there, and he never takes the shot.
Number 3, Jock Payne. Number 4, Jaquan Nelson. For Walters State, number 11.
And there's now 5 seconds still left on the clock here for the Georgia Highland Chargers to win this ball game with 1 bucket. I just don't get the play there. How do you stand there with the ball? Racing down, shot up at the buzzer, and it goes down. Wow. Payne makes it painful with that 3-ball shot. His 4th of the night goes down, and they win it by a score of 69-66. Here is that replay on that last play. You will see him get this 3-ball and fire it up. And it goes in just before the red light goes off. And that's the final, folks. 69-66. Your Senators lose on a I don't know what was going on. I don't know. Without asking Malik what was going on in his mind or what was being said, I don't get how, with the amount of time that you had there, why you waited until the last second to fire something to Goins. So they lose this one by a score of 69-66, a heartbreaker. They lose both their games to start off the year, the same as the Senators did. Georgia Highlands comes out of the tournament 1-1. And that's going to do it for our coverage. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I'm Chuck Sebastian, and I will be back with you on Monday night to watch these Senators try to get their first win of the season. They will play the Union College JV squad, and it's coming up on Monday night at 7 o'clock. Thanks for tuning in to the Carlyle Kragel Classic. Congratulations again to the Walters State Lady Volleyball team, winning 3-1 today against Chattanooga State. They will advance to district. They are the regional winners once again, back